Good bonjour. Okay. I tweaked some things on OPRGX to have maybe the stream run better. So it implies that everything loads much slower. So I'm trying to talk while I'm not done finishing everything. So basically, I guess you need a refresher of some kind. Yeah. Last time or last times, I can't remember exactly, but I think it was last time. We had our protagonist, human girl, die. So that's terrible. And then after that, her best childhood friend, Ryota, teamed up with, you know that guy who is, very, kind of full of himself? Sakuya, right, yeah, sorry, Sakuya. Teamed up with Sakuya. And Yuya, too. To try and figure out what happened exactly. Who did it? Because foul play was involved. Yeah, so what did we discover? A lot of things did not exactly work with what we knew. Some things were, you know, kind of fishy. The school, the entire school is under dome. For some fake, imaginary, not real. Did I specify it was fake? Emergency of some kind. They said, there was some, thing happening outside, like a disaster, a natural disaster, they said. That's obviously not true. Okay? Obviously not true. Hello! How was Valentine's Day? It was very interesting. I had an appointment to my I'm trying to do more than one thing at a time and I have a hard time finding my words. Forgive me. Yeah, I had the physiotherapy, yes. And I played this game and it became very strange, but still interesting. Alright. Hello, Lily Joe. We're ready. I'm sorry that I made you wait so long. I had a lot of things to be fully ready to do. A lot of things to do to be fully ready. I need to post this. Yes. Alright. No worries. I mean, I don't want to make you feel like I'm wasting your time. I'm just all over the place. Wait, I think I need to turn my avatar around a little. Like this. Perfect. I hope the day's doing great. Yeah, it's going very nicely so far. I'm always worried I'm going to make people feel bad about something. I'm in my breakfast and I did random stuff. I watched things. I stopped. I did all the stuff I had to do today, except sleeping. I even drank water. And now I'm hungry for dinner, but it's not ready yet. I just played with my Tamagotchis and watched Brooklyn Nine-Nine. Ooh. So that's a nice day. I like country music. Hello, hacker. I like J-pop. Yay! A very, very big glass. And a little more. I filled the glass twice, but not fully both times because I can't go to the bathroom in the middle of the stream. So I went for a compromise. Boom! So, let's try solve this mystery! Why did I make the Shuket face? Alright. I, once again, have no recollection of what I made all of the characters sound like. So, forgive me for maybe changing all the voices. Mystery. Yes, it's a mystery because the protagonist of the game passed away. And it was not a natural death. She was poisoned. Human girl was poisoned. And Ryota teamed up with the unlikely pair of himself and well, of course he teamed up with the team consisting of himself and somebody else. Yeah, and Sakuya. And Yuya is also helping. Professor Nanaki is helping. And Dr. Shu is helping. There is this Mr. One who is the janitor, kind of, who lives here in this room, who's helping too. And we have like lot of people working together trying solving the case. But like there's other things going on. Like there's this weird scarecrow robot thing going around, slashing people, kind of. And there's the dome keeping everyone trapped in the school. And they pretend that it's because there's some thing going outside, something dangerous. Like a disaster, but that's not true. Or probably not true. Something very weird is going on. And we think that the death of the main character from the previous endings is linked to all of the things with the dome. Well, we'll see a lot of husbandos. But that's going to be very weird, I think, because, yeah. No more time for romance, apparently. Mr. One? You two again? What is it? We explained to Mr. One that we found in what we found in the headmaster's office. Not much useful, but that the headmaster was also poisoned, akin to human girl. So what's about that? The announcement about the catastrophe outside that forced them to go in the gymnasium was an old recording for a completely different thing, so it does not explain the dome at all, and it was fake. And we found a thing we couldn't open about human girl being their human representative. I don't know what would be the idea of a nice date. I don't know. It depends from person to person. I tried to recap as good as I could, but I'm all confused with everything because too many people are lying and hiding things. And this is confusing my little brain. The plot thickens, I see.
We think this file may be connected to the mystery. Can you lock it?
Or break it? Let me see. This will be rather troublesome. It's just a lock, right? Wow. Forcing it will result in spontaneous combustion.
What?
Why would they put something like that on a bunch of ordinary documents? Perhaps because these documents are not ordinary.
All the same.
I have dealt with similar things in the past. It will take time, but believe I can open it. So defusing bombs falls under maintenance operations? Do not forget, I'm not just a maintenance worker. I am a bright and massive maintenance worker. What? Cute to just have the sunglasses drop on his face. What does that have to do with anything?
So, maintenance work in Japan requires a number of skills. I am impressed.
I think Mr. One is the only... Oh, right! Can you ask you one more thing?
You may.
We found a control panel that looks like it's for the dome as well. But it's locked.
It seems to require a password.
Password? Ask Mr. Sakazaki for help. Yuya? He's a master of unauthorized access. That's a strange thing to say about somebody.
So that wretched mongrel has lowered himself to crime?
I never knew he could. Sakuya, just let it go. We need his help here. I shall take care of this folder then.
I can't say for sure, but it should be done by the time you and Mr. Sakazaki get back. Alright, thanks. We should probably write all this down since we're here. Yeah, they're noting everything to not get a little confused in here when they come back here. Yes, that's what it means. You asked me like 3 times before in the past. You do not remember? But merci beaucoup. Hmm. Sorry, I'm not replying very well to what he said. I'm just trying to follow the story. Where is Yuya right now? You like to confirm. I see, I see. Either in the lab or possibly gallivanting around like a nincompoop.
What in the world does that mean? What is this word? Oh my gosh. This would be a lot easier if you could use our phones. But we can't. Because of the dome! Maybe they don't want them to know what's happening outside? Or they don't want them to know to communicate with outside. Like, help, we're stuck! Help! Nope, no help. They won't hear you screaming in here, I guess. That's such a scary thing to say. I need to stop. Off to the lab.
Here we are.
I forgot the lore, but are they birds? Yeah, they are birds. They're all birds. The only person who was not a bird was Human Girl, and she died last episode or the episode before. I think it was last episode. I'm kind of confused with like the entire timeline thing. Hello, Skybred. Mm, I wonder if he's still in there. As we turn the corner. Uh oh. This thing again! The Scarecrow Man blocks our path. It's talking? How am I? I'm doing great. I'm super curious about what happens in this game. I hope all of you are well today. Shh. Oh. Wah.
Of all the... Sakuya, run!
Oh. What in the world is this thing?
Don't order me around, feral!
He's trying to save your life, bruh. Pretty intense.
We lost it. Right?
Oh, shoot.
Sakuya and I must have run in different directions.
I hope he's okay.
Of all the times to run into that thing again. If it's lying in wait for us like that, we can't rely on the noise of its arm to find it. And the dome makes the building dark, so it's hard to see. I'd better be careful. Where is it now? I want to head straight to the lab, but
I don't know what's for dinner.
did I just hear something?
Nageki! You can see Nageki! Lily Joe, it's your boy! Exactly. Yeah. So, the bird flu, this world, like, wiped humanity, basically. Or, like, most of it. And humans, while trying to get rid of it, tweaked birds and made them smarter. And that's why Human Girl was the only human in the game. And like, this is a school for birds, and they're all smart and reading books and doing maths and whatever. Who was that? Nagaki is this guy in the screen right now. um, he's a ghost boy haunting the library.
What are you doing in here all alone? Did you see the wall outside? There's been an emergency, and everybody's supposed to gather in the gym. You should. You're Kawara Ryota? Uh, he knows my name? Have I met him somehow before?
Yeah, it's the secret ending when you've played all the other ones, like, or almost. You're supposed to kind of know all the characters at this point. So that must be confusing for everybody. Or shall I say, every birdie?
Yeah, have we met before? The unfamiliar morning dove shakes his head. This. This is the first time we've spoken. Then why do you know my name? She told me. Miss Girl. Human? Oh, right. Didn't she say she made friends with the freshman who's in the library all the time? Can I ask your name? Fujishiro Nageki. You are friends with Human, right? I mean, you knew her. Did maybe did you maybe see her after school yesterday? She was acting she was acting strange at all. Or like did she do anything weird or changed her habits or whatever? Oh, shoot. He didn't hear the emergency broadcast, so he probably doesn't know what happened to her either. She's. Don't worry about it. You don't. You don't have to explain again. Huh? I already know. Oh. washed up here and spoke to me, which can only mean one thing. She's dead. He doesn't exactly make things easy to understand. Almost as if he's talking to himself and doesn't care whether or not his interlocutor knows what he means. She washed up here? Do you mean yesterday?
I heard that it was a long and complicated story in Kingdom Hearts, but I never played or watched anyone play because that looks too long.
If you know anything about what happened to her last night, please tell me. I do not. Miss Girl did not come to the library after school yesterday. She didn't come here either? Thanks. Well, these there's... Yeah. I need to hurry back to the chemistry lab, and you should probably get out here too. There's a suspicious individual in the building. It was not yesterday that Miss Girl came here. It was just now. What? He's gone? The morning dove who just spoke to me has disappeared. Did he go to the gym? I hope so. I don't really want to consider the possibility, but maybe Sakuya's right. Maybe I am going crazy. I have to last long enough to find the killer.
Imagine being a bird. You can't fly. Have you ever, like, had a dream in which you were flying? I did, and I got scared.
You're late, Kawara! Blasted feral doves! Sakuya, you're safe!
He was pretty worried about you, Ryota. He couldn't sit still the entire time you were gone. He did not like the accent, TB. I like how he decided to just stand right next to me to bark. I dream about Bigfoot. I didn't mean like last night. I meant like in general in your life. You never had a dream in which you could fly? Or perhaps the only dream you ever had in your life was about Bigfoot? TB. Qu'est-ce qui se passe? TB. At least he's not standing right next to me anymore.
Silence, mongrel! Thanks. Sorry for worrying you, Sakuya.
Yes, that just works so well. The timing was absolutely perfect indeed. See? There you go. That must be kind of what it's like to be a bird.
Anyway, Sakuya filled me in on your adventures. You want me to hack into the headmaster's computer? You can do it?
Yes, Chibi's my dog's name.
Naturally, just leave it to me. Come on, let's go. Oh, welcome back, Aurora. Sir, about this control panel. What about it? Can't you tell? It must be the controls for a dome. Right. I suppose it could be. It's locked though. We were going to have Yuya get into it for us, but
Why is the teacher here now? I'm confused.
that's illegal, you know.
Bruh, you're stuck under a dome, possibly forever. For some weird, mysterious, and probably nefarious reasons. There are so many reasons to open it up.
That doesn't matter. Don't you comprehend our situation? I never said you shouldn't do it. We don't have much choice, do we? Go on.
Thank you, sir. Oh, there he is.
Good boy. Well, having Mr. Nanaki's approval certainly helps my conscience.
Kazuki's great. I mean, they're all great. In their own way.
Let's see. He wakes up the computer, and before long, I have no idea what he's doing to it. Wow. I wonder where he learned to do that. I imagine he spends his spare time stealing illegal X-rated videos of the intertubes. X-rated videos can teach someone how to do this sort of things? Maybe I should watch more of them. There we go, now then. There! We're logged in as the administrator now.
Woohoo! Chocolates or roses? Roses are the prettiest flowers, but chocolate is one of my favorite things in the world. Chocolates.
This only has an open and a close button? I guess that's pretty straightforward. Well, I'll leave the rest of this to you two. If you press this button, either the dome itself or the hatch will probably open. But with the headmaster dead, we have no way of knowing what's happening outside. If there really is some terrible disaster, then opening the dome could put everybody in danger. I wonder if Mom's at home. I hope she's okay. There is a dangerous individual wandering the premises, and the bird in charge is dead, I think it would be wise to open the dome now. That's true. We did get Yuya to help and everything. We should.
Oh my, what should we do? Oh, open or leave it closed? I suppose that. Save. Save, yes. Uh, escape. Escape. Wait, I thought escape was the button to get to save. Escape. Wait, escape. Oh no. Wait, I can't. It doesn't. Is it not a? Is it not the escape button? Wait, how do I? Hey, wait. It doesn't work. Wait, why doesn't it work? Ah! Open. Even if I can't. You are kind of kidding. You know what? I knew it because you said that there was only one ending and like it was just read the story. So I suppose whether I open it or leave it closed, it would not change anything, right? But I was starting to think, oh my god, no! Is there the moment where like I can change something and like what? And I got all confused. So you got me, but also I was like, wait, but it's not supposed to wait. All right, open sesame. Let's open it. We need to get everyone out of here. Agreed. And we can confirm once and for all that the talk of a disaster was nonsense. It opened. Escape hatch opened.
I guess it's not for the whole dome.
Thank you. I'm trying. I'm trying. It's hard because they're all a bunch of guys, and I can just make female voices. So either they kind of sound super similar to one another, or they sound very feminine, or both. Or I give them a silly accent, which is the thing I like to do to differentiate them a little.
No matter, all we need to do is get a look outside. Just having the hatch open is better anyway, in case there really is a storm or something out there.
15! The escape hatch will close automatically in 15 minutes. To reopen it, please reboot and try again.
It closes on its own? That seems like a risky design. 15 minutes isn't enough to get everyone out. Let's go out and take a look before it closes. We're going outside again, Mr. Nanaki.
But I really need to read the sentences before I try reading them. I love saying that because that sounds super weird.
If it's safe, we'll organize an evacuation at the gym. That's a good idea. Maybe I'll come too.
The doctor was here? Never said anything.
Sakazaki, doctor, what will you two do? Well, I don't have any more business here. I shall return to the lab. Leaving human alone with another man would hardly be gentlemanly, so I'll go with the doctor. Hmm, that's so ridiculous. Oh my gosh. Sorry. Well then, let's go Kawarashi Yogane. Very well. Yep. Where was the hatch? Have you eyes or pickled onions? Right there! The hatch, high above the ground, is open. Looks like the control panel worked. I think everybody should be able to fly up to that. It's a little narrow, so we'll have to go 2 or 3 at a time. But outside, yeah, it's perfectly clear. We can only see the sky, but there is no storm or gale. Nothing but the same calm autumn sky from this morning.
I knew it! Nothing's happening! Or something that's not in the atmosphere, it's not weather related. That could be that. But I don't know. But just like that, looks like nothing's going on.
No earthquake and no typhoon. And the announcement video was a fake. I think it's safest to assume that the whole thing was a lie. I am curious about the state of things out there, but the door closes on its own, so we had best think carefully before going out. We can't see the city at all. We don't really know what's going out there, if anything. But if there really is no disaster, and this is all some plot surrounding girl's death, then we need more clues. I'll go. Are you sure?
What was that sure? Sure. Sure. Sorry.
We have no guarantee that it's safe out there. It isn't safe here either.
Look, the hatch is open.
It is! We can go home! No, you're supposed to be in the gym. You shouldn't go out yet.
Like heck, we're sticking around with nothing but that bogus explanation from earlier. I can't wait any longer. I'm going out. Oh,
Wait, come back! Come back at once!
I suppose that if it wasn't Ryota that went, that meant that they won't make it very far. I'm kind of scared.
We don't know if it's safe out there yet.
Oh,
Gah! A gunshot? We have to go help him. Calm down, Kawara. You only get yourself shot as well. But As if to laugh at my shock, the hatch gives an unpleasant rumble and swings shut. He was shot. As soon as he went out, someone on the other side shot him. It's not a natural disaster. If we go out, we get killed.
What is going on? Is it related to virus again or something?
But why?
Like, there's something they don't want going out of this dome. The people outside have something they don't want to get out of this dome. Third class end. Fourth class. How many classes are there? I'm so curious. I want to get to the bottom of this. And he's just so excited. Is this a black screen? Am I supposed to press again? I think yes. Nothing's happening. Ah, yes, I had to make the text appear. Yes. Oh, a nice recap.
Human's corpse, delivered without warning throughout the school. Sorry, I had too much saliva. The students gathered without explanation in the gym. The headmaster appearing on screen to announce an emergency situation and then turning up dead. The grey dome enclosing the school. The scarecrow appearing for no apparent reason in the sealed off building. And now, the students shot dead if they try to escape. What is going on outside?
You really should ask what is going on inside instead, I think.
How humiliating! It would seem that things are worse than we even ever expected. If only I'd stopped him.
If you stopped him, you would have been the one to go outside to see, like, what that was all about, and you would have been the victim. And you would never have figured out what happened to Human Girl.
Hmm. There was nothing we could do that we didn't, Kawara. The last thing you need to do now is start mourning what we've lost. You don't intend to give up now, do you? No, I'm fine. We have to keep going.
Dogo is going on the walk. Happy Dogo. I wish I could have walked him today. I had no time for that. I can walk my dog. My physical therapist said I could. I'm happy. So someday when I have time, I will do that, and you'll be super happy to see me outside again. Today's going with Mum, and he's super excited, and he's so cute, and I want to hug and squeeze him. Sorry. I like to strong sometimes. Alright.
I think we should keep quiet about this to everyone in the gym. We can explain to them after we've figured out what to do. Yeah, that's probably the best way to do it.
Yeah, otherwise everyone's going to panic.
Our one chance at escape turns out to be a one-way ticket across the sticks. There's nothing we can do but search for clues inside the school. Where shall we go next? Let's go back to the maintenance office. Mr. One might have that file open.
Very well.
We return to the maintenance office and explain what outside to Mr. One. What?
I don't understand this sentence. What happened with the outside? Probably something like that. Yeah, that must mean something like that.
I see. It seems that our worst predictions have come to bear their evil fruit.
Our worst predictions? Do you know something?
We can predict things without knowing what that they will happen. Confusing predictions with reality can be fatal if one. I've been wondering for a while. Mr. One, are you really just a maintenance worker?
Uh-oh, he was not just a maintenance worker. Who is he? Very cute, that's who he is. Aside from that, who is he?
An innocent student was shot. I suppose it's time I introduced myself properly.
His shiny little eyes.
What the heck?
Leon G. Bay.
What?
Caucasians are super, super cute. I had a friend in elementary school who had them, who had some always. And she was absolutely fan of them. I have to give it to them. They're super cute. They're yellow. It's a super pretty color. I love yellow. It's not my favorite color. It's yours, Lily Jo. But it's one of my favorite colors. And they are like the little red cheeks. Well, they probably not all have these colors, but this one does. It's like a Pikachu bird. It's so cute. Anyway, let's continue. I'm saying dumb things. I knew it reminded me of like the guy who went to the cafe. Oh,
I am Leon GB, one of the great soaring wings of the Dove Party. S-Class Agent, pleased to meet you. The Dove Party?
it looks like a good Caucasian to me. I don't know how to pronounce that name in English. I'm sorry.
I have heard of this Dove Party, the secret organization that advocates living in harmony with humans, correct?
You are well informed, young one.
It is a noble's duty to be well informed.
I feel like I must have missed something.
Cockatiel. Ah! Cockatiel. Okay, thank you.
There are two schools of thought driving the politics of today. The Dove Party, who believe we should live peacefully with humans, and the Hawk Party, who believe we should exterminate them.
Exterminate? But I thought the wars with humans were over.
Ah, I asked about that earlier, huh? Last stream?
Do you really believe that everyone just decided to live happily together?
Sadly, that is not how the world works. There are still many disagreements between birds and humans. And so the hawks and the doves have, have come to the fore. We discovered we discovered hawk activity at the school, and so I was dispatched to investigate. And what we feared would happen has happened. Wait a minute! Are you saying the Hawk Party has something to do with Saint Pigeonations?
It seems hard to believe. This school is known for its tolerant policies towards humans. It even welcomed girl as a representative.
I cannot confirm or deny it, but there are a growing number of hawk cooperatives attached to the school. The headmaster's secret file will probably answer some of your questions. Oh, you got it open! Thank you!
Suddenly the music stops and wow.
That should speed things up a little. Let's look inside.
The human representative. To help humans and birds advance hand in feather towards a bright and happy future, we have decided to enroll one human in the school starting in the year 2187. They will be the human representative. The pandemic has long since ended, but we must nonetheless be cautious of the risk of infection with Sumatera influenza when making our selection.
Sorry, I was thinking. I spent too much time thinking. I'm trying to figure it out.
We will pick a strong, healthy 15-year-old human who displays hereditary resistance to Sumatera influenza.
The human representative. This is talking about girl, no matter how we look at it.
2187. That's when we enrolled here. Come on, let's read the rest. The chosen individual will be a symbol of human concession, to wit, a hostage for birds. If the representative is to die in the school, that's what happened, the entire campus will be sealed off, and all the birds inside will be given to the humans as prisoners.
Oh my, okay. That's what happens. Okay, so, somebody murdered human girl, so now, everyone in the school is property of the humans and they're not happy that this happened, so they're just going to not have any mercy at all for them. That's what it is. Yeah, okay, I see.
The The seal will be lifted 12 hours after the death is confirmed, and the birds will be delivered to the humans. The school will be declared an extraterritorial zone. An alien protest of any human reprisal will not be tolerated. If sorry, if human is to die, so her death was connected to the dome after all. And
The important part is that final gruesome exchange.
basically, if anything happens to human, the representative of humanity, then the entire school takes the blame.
So it would seem. They trap us in here to give the humans time to harm themselves. The dome will open in a few hours, but what awaits us outside is a horde of bloodthirsty monkeys. How humorous.
Perhaps if they found who was guilty and like who were the human haters in the school and just be like, they're the culprits. Maybe the humans would only be after these specific ones. I don't know. Maybe they need to like solve the mystery. Maybe not. They're pretty angry. I mean, they killed a kid. That's pretty messed up.
It's not humorous at all!
So, this was the true face of her enrollment here. I really think that this whole thing was arranged to widen the divide between humans and birds from the start.
Yeah, that sounds like it's possible.
Indeed, things here go deeper than we ever realized. As you know, the school's public stance is very liberal on the human cohabitation issue. In fact, the school's principal financer, the Ichijo Group, has been heavily involved in human charities for the past 20 years. I have investigated the history of St. Pigeonations extensively, and I can confirm that it was founded with the ideal of coexistence with humans. But the Hawk Party has been sending agents here for a long time, eating away at the system like a dreadful virus. We have had information about this document for some time. It is real. It's kind of hard to take all this in at once. Just to make sure. For 12 hours, the dome will remain closed. During that time, humans will gather to take revenge. And then,
When the dome opens, they will kill every bird in sight.
Good night, Akia. Sweet dreams. Sleep tight. Thank you.
and with that, another era of war between birds and humans will begin. That student who got shot when he flew out the hatch. There are already humans waiting out there with guns.
She was discovered this morning, and the dome was raised soon after. So, the time is not from when she died, but from when her death was confirmed. The evacuation was about 2 hours ago.
Yeah, it was right at the start of second period, around 10 o'clock.
And so we have until 10 p.m. before we're all killed.
seem awfully calm, Sakuya, even after watching somebody get shot.
Remain calm, Kawara. Do nothing but worry about what's gone wrong, and you'll be next. I do not know who did this, but they will rue the day they decided to tangle with a label.
What time is it, Mr. Leone? Just past 2.
We sorry. We have only 8 hours then.
8 hours. We have to find an escape route in the 8 hours or we'll be killed. But if we go outside, we'll be killed anyway. Just getting outside isn't enough. There has to be another way.
My dictionary does not contain the word impossible. We shall continue the investigation.
You're very decisive, Sakuya. I'm glad you're here.
Do not attempt to flatter me, Kawara.
Like, he's kind of one of the best characters. He's terrible, but is amazing. Like, without this guy, how far would anything would have gone?
I'm not, I mean it. We found the connection between humans' death and the dome. There's clearly some sort of intrigue behind it all. I don't want to die without knowing the truth.
He's rude but useful. Exactly. And somehow well-meaning. Like, he's rude, but he has good intentions. I had a girl like that once in school. She was super rude to everyone. Everybody hated her guts. Because she was always very straightforward, very rude. She was not trying to be polite. She was not trying to select her words. She was just doing her own thing. But I got to know her more and I realized she was so sweet and kind and really caring. She was very bienveillante. Sorry, I'm out of the word. I can't remember how to, translate for just now, but you know what I mean. I was surprised nobody else noticed that about her. Yeah, right. It's not too easy to translate this one.
We'd better go now. We have to solve this before we run out of time. You are a promising lad. If I were to give you a piece of advice, well, don't miss the forest for the trees.
What does that mean? Also, I hope I'm not only promising and I'm going to not be a disaster.
Don't miss the forest for the trees.
There's one more file. Hmm. Operation Hatoful?
What is that?
I don't know. That's what it says on here.
The bottom half is torn off. We can't read it at any rate.
I don't feel like it has anything hopeful anyway. That's not a fully friendly name for a confidential document, though.
Oh my, I've heard of weird documents, like, of some horrible things with super cutesy names, so... I don't know, maybe Operation Hatoful was like trying to match the girl up with some birdie at the school? I mean... Maybe... That would explain why in the bad ending you don't make it very far because you weren't pursuing anybody.
Stupid Japanese! Look, it's spelled hurtful.
Oh! Whoa, it is! I thought Hatoful just meant heartful.
Hatoful.
I suspect that we will find many of the things to come quite hurtful.
Right.
They did. But I knew before now. So that made sense right away with the strange, hurtful boyfriend window. Who was the hurtful boyfriend? That hurt a little human girl.
It was probably something important given that it was in the locked file. Indeed. I hadn't heard of this hurtful thing before, but you might want to look into the school's history. The school's history?
At any rate, the headmaster must have known what would happen after a girl died. The escape hatch was no doubt put in place to allow him alone to escape.
Which means that maybe he had a guarantee of safety for himself? I don't want to suspect an elder, but it does look that way.
Everything going on here is connected. We may well find something of use in the records.
Right. Let's go look at the school documents then. I'm not the only dove agent in this school. I'm sure the other will help you as well. Good luck, gentlemen. Time to go look for more clues. Maybe we should write in the notes first.
Everything is very purple in this BBL route.
Mr. Leon said to investigate the school's history, but how? Where do we look?
The headmaster's office, or the library, perhaps.
We already looked through the headmaster's office. Did you see anything like the school records or anything?
Purple because it's kawaii. Yes, it's kawaii and dark. Purple is kawaii.
I would have thought they would be there, but I don't recall seeing any.
The library it is then. And the mystery we have left to solve is...
The bloodstained stranger Oko saw going into the infirmary yesterday.
Exactly. What with the headmaster dying? Wait, I'll read that again. What with the headmaster dying, an army of gun-toting bipeds showing up to turn us all into jerk chicken, and it's all, I almost forgot about it. And the scarecrow, we still don't know where he came from.
He appeared along with the dome, and no doubt is connected to it. If we continue to investigate it, I am sure his origins will become clear. And girl's gruesome end is the best clue we have. For now, we should forget the puppet and chase after the bloodstained bird.
Right. That's not decided then. We'll go to the library to read up on the school's history and we'll look for that bird. It probably doesn't matter, but which should we do first?
Go. These little things just happen to make us feel like we are playing, right? Not just reading. To library, look for the bird. We need to do both. And we'll do both. What is the order we want to go for? I'm very not good at making decisions. In general, even if they literally don't make any difference. Library first! Let's go! Nageki! Nageki-kun! Ooh, and blue! Blue too. It's very blue in here. It's dark. Blue's kawaii!
The library. I wonder if Nagiki's at the gym yet.
Nope.
Nageki? Who?
I met him in the library earlier.
He stayed behind? An unusually dense individual, to be sure.
The library's little ways away from here. We spent some time jogging through the hallways. I've been trying to ignore it, but the dim light makes the library even creepier than the rest of the school.
It's very purple. Purple.
Getting hung up over little things in a time like this is a sign of weak nerves.
Really? Well,
Well then, where are the school documents?
probably not where just anybody can look at them.
They are probably somewhere in the back then. How dull. Come, let us search.
Right. Books, and none of them what we're looking for. I was hoping it would be in this corner, but apparently not.
You need to ask Nagaki. He would know. He's seen everything in there, probably multiple times. He's so bored. He only has time to waste all the time.
And here, a line of incredibly dusty encyclo... Huh? That's odd. There are 9 of them. Volume 6 is missing. Oh, that's weird. Did somebody misfile them? Anyway, Saint Pagination's history. It's not back here with the large volumes, so maybe it's a smaller book.
Ooh, Nageki-kun!
It's not here. Huh? You never left? Is that a problem? Well, not really, but I told you earlier, there's an emergency going on. Hmm? I can't tell if he doesn't realize what's going on or just doesn't care. The records. Huh? Keep looking there and you'll never find them. So, you know where they are? Yep. Well, since he's here even now, I imagine he basically lives in here. So, it's hardly surprising that he knows where to find things. I don't have much time. Could you tell me where to find them? By request. Request? You don't know what that is? He gazes at me with eyes like black holes of cosmic disdain. You can only get at them by request. They're not kept out here. Then where are they kept? Behind the reception desk in the back. It's not locked, so go ahead. There are a number of bookshelves behind the desk, it's true.
Woo!
Thank you, Nageki, really! Don't worry about it.
You've been mumbling to yourself ever since we split up. Please try to remain in charge of your faculties, Kawara.
Oh, sorry, I was talking to him.
Talking to the bookshelves? Surely there are better uses for your energy.
No, Nageki was telling me where to find the...
Oh no. There's no one else here. Cease this bizarre monodrama.
Um... What is he talking about? Nageki's standing right next to me. It's not like he's behind a shelf or something. I was worried he was a figment of my imagination for a minute, but he just told me where to find the records. But Sakuya, let's find out. Can I ask you something, Nageki? Yes. Are you a hallucination? If I was, then that would mean you're asking a hallucination whether or not he's a hallucination. Yeah, that's right. It does seem a little weird. Does it matter? Maybe I am, or maybe I'm not. That doesn't answer anything! This doesn't usually happen. I've never been able to talk to a bird I've just met before. I think I will remember everything soon. What about you? Have you found the thing you forgot yet? Huh? Nageki, do you know something about that? Huh? He disappeared. The thing I forgot. That's exactly what the doctor said too. Why did Nageki know about that? It wasn't just a coincidence, was it? Am I forgetting something important about all this? I don't think I can dismiss him as just a hallucination.
Request only books? This shelf?
Looks like it. I see a lot of the same books as were in the headmaster's office.
Chronology of Sin Pigeonations. This?
Let's see.
Sorry, I'm very bad with numbers.
(2180). Founding of the school same year. Ichijo Kitsugu inaugurated as headmaster.
(2180). Much more recent than I had thought.
Only 8 years? I hadn't known either.
Aside from that, it's all transfer student records and sports and sports scores. Is there really a clue in here?
Wait, Takuya, look at this. Hmm. 2183. Medical center shut down due to fire.
Medical center? Does the school have something like that?
I don't think so.
Of course not, it burned down apparently.
There was no mention of it in the student guide. I suppose it was never all reopened. Does it say anything else?
Right here. Damage from the fire. Uh-oh. The book presents us with a new mystery, as if to taunt our inability to hold all those we already have. A new sort of mystery.
Is it talking about our boy Nageki?
2183. Medical center shut down due to fire. Freshman Fujishiro Nageki died in the basement where the fire started.
Didn't I just hear that name?
The exact same. But that's... Nageki died 5 years ago? Then what is the Nageki I keep meeting today? He didn't deny that he was a hallucination. Sakuya couldn't see him, which means he's a ghost.
Don't say such dreadful things! It's unscientific. Tu dis des balivernes! We're betting our lives on this search, you know.
Spoopy.
I won't have any occult rubbish brought into it.
I think he's kind of scared.
But I think he knew something. If he has the same bird, Then he could be the key to solving this mystery.
Yes, it did say a full French sentence, and not a dumb broken one. It was perfectly well constructed. Kudos to this game.
Yeah, it's rare to see one that makes sense in Japanese game indeed. Although I've heard I've heard from my dad, so it's a strange source, so maybe it's not true. I heard it's easier to find people speaking French in Japan than it is to find people speaking English in Japan. Still pretty hard, but you know. There's a thing he said he found out when he went to Japan in the past. He went for work. Mm.
So, you intend to rely on some invisible ghost? There are limits, Kawara.
I spent some time looking for him in the library, but I couldn't find him. Yeah, probably not as popular anymore. I think like a lot of Japanese love Paris, but then it wasn't as nice as they thought, so they wouldn't like it, and then probably the word like went around and they don't really want to go anymore. It was for a while until they realized English is more useful. Yeah, that makes more sense too. Like, you can do more things with English than French. Like, what do you want to do knowing French? Yeah, the Paris syndrome is real. It is. I've heard about it. You can go to like 24, no, 21 countries and speak French there and have something to do there, but like, how many places can you go speaking English and be perfectly fine? English is more useful. General. He's always found me rather than the other way around. I'll just have to wait for him to show up again. The bloodstained bird.
Do you have an idea?
I feel like I should. It's not something I'd encounter normally, but for some reason. Don't I know somebody like that? The angel.
Vague as always. We do have a time limit here. We must not fall behind.
I know. If I remember what it is, I'll say right away. Maybe Yuya was in there? Let's go ask him again.
He did say he was there until he returned home. If anyone went in, he should have seen them. However, he said that he saw nothing out of the ordinary. If what's said is true, then he was lying.
Which would mean that the doctor was lying too.
Very well.
Yuya! Salutations! À cause d'investigation.
Well, just who do you think I am?
Yeah, unlike me, you're a very capable bird.
Sorry.
Yuya, we wanted to ask you something.
Oh? I'll answer anything that doesn't violate my privacy, so ask away.
Did you really not see anything yesterday after school?
I'm not sure what you mean. I thought the doctor and I already verified each other's innocence. We were in the infirmary the entire time.
We talked to San earlier. He said that he saw a blood-stained stranger going to the infirmary yesterday.
Did you see anything like that?
Nope, sorry.
Could you be the bloodstained bird yourself?
Yikes! No, as you can see, I am not hurt anywhere at all. Besides, he said he saw this bird going to the infirmary, not going into the infirmary, right?
Yeah, he did.
Anyway, I didn't see anything. There's not much more I can say. Right, doctor?
Yes, that's right. No one came yesterday.
I don't think we'll find anything more here, Sakvia. Let's move on.
Indeed.
Did those two really not see anything yesterday?
That's kind of strange, yeah. Like, what's the difference between, like, what are they not saying? What are they not telling us? Like, what's the deal here? But why are they lying? Why? 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 Hmm.
If there had actually been some blood-stained stranger, then that would mean that Yuya and the doctor are hiding something.
But what are they hiding?
Where do we... The medical center seems like a good place to go now.
Indeed, where is it?
That's the problem. I'd never heard of it before either.
It sounds rather large. I wouldn't expect it to be that hard to find. The record book said the fire broke out in the basement. And if the building was burnt to the ground, it would have said so.
It should still be here then.
Assuming that it wasn't demolished. Are there any unused buildings on the campus?
Unused buildings? Oh yeah, that old hall.
Old hall?
That's what we call it. It's by the back gate. And it's not used for... What's wrong?
The school hasn't even been around for 10 years. What reason does it have for having an old hall?
Now that you mention it, that is kind of strange.
Come on, guide me there.
This is it.
It doesn't really look like a medical center.
It's pretty much the same as the main building, yeah? Looks like the door's locked.
Then we shall break it down.
You're starting to sound like a delinquent, Takuya.
What? What did I say?
Don't worry about it. We'd probably be suspended for breaking in here, but this is an emergency.
Bad boy! Bad boy Sakuya!
We don't have a choice.
Why is he coughing? Oh, because the remnants of the past fire, probably?
Oh, it's awfully dusty in here.
It has been left unused for 5 years. It appears that they didn't leave much behind.
Everything's empty. I wonder if they cleared everything out when they sealed the building? This all looks pretty much the same as in the main building.
Whoa! Did we come here for nothing?
Let's look around a little more.
Aha! Bad boys love. I don't know why it's called that though. One of them is a bad boy, I guess. You loved the wrong one, it turned bad. I don't know.
Look, this door still has a sign on it. I guess it was in the reference room.
I do not relish the prospect of wandering about this mausoleum of schoolrooms, but very well.
Oh, it's even dustier in here.
The shelves are marked with dates. Perhaps they once held medical records. There's nothing left now, though. And Operation Hatoful.
Huh? Among the rows of dates, sure enough, there's a shelf labeled Operation Hatoful.
Operation Hatoful? In the medical center. So it has something to do with... It has something to do with... health. Or something. It has something to do with... body? It has something to do with biology. I would assume it's in the medical center. What the heck is Operation Hatoful? Well, I mean hurtful, I guess. You're hurting some... What the heck is happening? An operation, so it's some sort of experiment. Probably. An experiment that they knew it would go wrong, I suppose, because I mean, Operation Hurtful. What the? Let's see.
Empty as well. It would have been asking too much to hope to find anything anyway.
Operation Hatoful. I wonder what it is.
Who knows? Something put in place along with the human representative business, so no doubt it was nothing good.
Is Operation Hatoful connected to this medical center? What if it's the source of the mystery we're tangled in now? My head hurts.
How does it hurt? What kind of stupid question is that?
I'm thinking so hard right now. So hard. Experimentation. Was it human experimentation or bird experimentation? What kind of horrible thing were they doing?
The only things left are archaic medical journals.
Huh? It's the encyclopedia.
An odd place to keep one.
Wait, look at the volume numbers. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 6, 7, 8, 10, 11, 12. Okay, so they have 2 6, and earlier there was a 6th book that was missing from somewhere else, and 9 is not there. Bring one of the 6 at least.
What does this unpleasant arrangement hold some meaning?
Really? I saw them like this in the library too.
A bunch of old encyclopedias?
Arrête, Chubby, t'es toute boiteux. Pitié, va pas sur le divan. Where did he go that he's all muddy like that? What the heck? Oof. I don't remember why it is. Mystery. Everything is a mystery in this game. Mystery. Woo. Oh, Eddie would have loved this. She loves mysteries. Alright.
Yeah. Can I look at these for a bit?
Do as you please.
The ones in the library had the same binding. And in the place of volume 9, there's an extra copy of volume 6. Look! This copy of volume 6 has a library sticker on it.
Perhaps it came from the library then.
Someone must have brought it here when the medical center was still open.
How much do you bet that this was Nageki? He died in the fire, so he was here, and he's the book guy. He's the library guy.
Someone must have brought it here when the medical center was still open. They probably switched it with volume 9.
An unpleasant piece of mischief, to be sure.
Yeah.
Or it had a purpose, and he never got to, finish what he was doing. Maybe he was too close to figuring something out. Oh, maybe I'm looking too far into this. I wonder where my mom is. Just let the dog in and just let him put dirt everywhere. Let him loose.
Yeah, the other volumes all seem as they should. There probably isn't anything in the extra copy of Volume 9, but maybe we should go see if it came from here. When we get back to the main building, let's go check the library.
Provided it isn't a mere waste of time.
We leave the reference room and continue our investigation of the medical center.
We've searched the entire first floor and have yet to find what we're after.
No! Ah! Jimmy, no. Muddy dog on the couch. Officially, muddy dog on the couch. Ugh. Ugh. We have. Well, Chibi went on a little walk with my mom, and my mom just let the dog back inside the house, but she didn't follow him inside. I don't know where she is. She's still outside. Chibi came back with his paws and everything super disgusting, muddy, brown. And we're just running around the house free like this, and he just jumped on the couch. What is my mom doing? She's going to be upset about this. What was I supposed to do? Maman! Il y a un chien boiteux sur le divan. Tu ris? Oui, il est content. Okay, well, I guess she's not angry, so that's fine. Bruh, my blanket though is going to be very gross. Mm. Blankets are easy to clean. Yeah. Yeah, they are. You just, throw them in the washing machine and do a cycle and all. It's just that my mom hates washing the blankets. She's convinced it might break the washing machine. So every time I ask her to clean it, she's like... Anyway, if it's super gross, we'll have no choice.
The stairs into the basement? Apparently the fire that closed this building 5 years ago started in the basement. But we haven't found it yet.
That's right. The fire raged in the basement, and there was no basement so far. I don't think you can break a washing machine with a blanket though. Oh, my mom, this is because the washing machine is pretty new. We got it like last year, and she is always worried that something might happen to it. because it's one of those that like you open from the front rather than the top, and she's kind of convinced that when it turns and there's only one thing inside, or it's too long or something. She thinks that it's going to unbalance it or something like that, and I don't know why she's so scared. Sorry, she's so scared about it. I don't know. If it's new, then it's even stronger than the old one. Yeah. Yes and no. My mom is so old. I see that's right in front of her. She's so old that she knows that back in the day, appliances were much more durable. Like we have this fridge downstairs. It's an old fridge. You just look at it and you can tell it's an antiquity. It's still working very well. Meanwhile, the fridge we had before the one we have right now lasted for a while. Eventually it broke. And the one we have now lasted just a few years and then broke. We have a broken fridge right now. We're stuck with a broken fridge. So, she's so old. She knows that appliances from today, they don't last very much. She's used to things that could survive nuclear warfare. Yeah, that's true, but still. Yeah, she shouldn't be so scared. I think that can hold a blanket. Or, towels and stuff like that. Also, you have guarantee. Yeah. Yeah. Anyway, if it's disgusting, we'll have to wash it. No choice. It's not negotiable. I don't want to take naps in a smelly, muddy blanket. Yes, let's continue. The elevator doesn't have a button for it either. How do we get in?
Perhaps we can't anymore.
Huh?
Look at the wall. Look at that wall.
The wall? It looks like a normal concrete wall to me.
Don't you see it? Stupid peasant.
What about it?
Think back to the building's exterior and the second floor. There shouldn't be a wall here. It's small, but there's a space behind there. It must have been sealed off after a fire.
Now that he mentions it, this wall is a slightly different color than the rest. Which would make sense if it had been put in later. So the stairs are beyond here?
It seems likely. Isn't this a bit much? Isn't this a bit much for cleanup of some fire? I can't read this.
I'll try again.
Isn't this a bit much for cleanup after some fire? I don't know why I add after, but
it was better than before. Oof. Oof. Rip. Press F to pay respect.
probably won't be able to break this down.
If we can't get in there, I doubt we'll find anything. I doubt we'll find anything more of use in here. At least we found that thing from the Endmaster's document again.
Yeah, let's head back.
Why does it sound very familiar to me? Is it? Yeah, this does sound like Engel.
Did you hear something?
Yes! Someone else just broke in here.
But I'm pretty sure he's dead this time, right? That's possible. He kind of passed away in most of the timelines.
This could be bad. We're in a dead end with concrete all around. We need to get to somewhere with a window fast.
Run!
Yes.
Who's breaking in? So sad. He's the best boy. He's pretty special, yes. Stop! I don't know who's saying this.
Ah, it's here!
Wait, calm down, Kawara. It's small.
It is Engel! He's here! Look! He's alive! I think? Unless it's another ghost. You did not remember that it was in this one? Or were you just messing with me?
Oh, so it is. Too small to be a scarecrow.
Tricked you to make you happy to see him. Engel! My mom's on the phone with my dad. You're having fun. You're having too much fun. No, never too much fun.
Huh? Huh? Aren't you from Tutu?
What was his voice already? It was hard to make, that much I remember. I tried to just go for as deep as I can go, which is not very deep.
I am the Crimson Fallen Angel Angel.
Something dramatic and cringy.
I knew it.
Maybe I just have my voice crack and stuff and that'll be very pathetic.
I knew it. The mangaka boy from the class next door. He's famous around the school for being a nutcase. But what is he doing in here?
Make him sound nerdy? Okay, I'll try. Nerdy.
I think I'm going to have a headache.
Okay. Like, you know, the stereotypical loser nerd. Textoris Melodia Funeris.
That's not right. I tried to sound like I had buck teeth.
Oh, I know. So bad, the poor guy.
Who, me?
Good for you, Kawara. He came all this way to give you a title.
It's not good at all. Nothing but trouble will come of it. Look, I don't know why you came here, Angel, but it's dangerous. We're supposed to be in the gym with everybody else, so come on, let's go back.
I am not allowed rest. Not until I have fulfilled my duty. In accordance with the Pact of Old, I must seal you here now. Textoris Melodia Funeris, Undertaker.
Undertaker? If that's it then, So, the time has come at last. I will not be stopped now, Crimson Angel of Judica, come!
So bad. Why do I still have the same stats from when I was human girl?
Angel, Crimson Fall Angel appeared. Angel uses Dark Void Shockwave. Ryota takes 24 damage. Ryota's turn.
Let's go to Blue Moon Slash. Blue Moon Slash. I can read. Yep.
Ryota unleashes Blue Moon Slash. Angel takes 78 damage.
Cease this jack acting, you wretched imbeciles! Sakuya attacks. Ryota takes 260 damage. Oh my gosh! Sakuya, attack the enemy. It's not an actual enemy. Also, I want to know what he meant by Undertaker. Is Ryota the murderer? Sakuya is so OP. Yes, he is. What the heck?
Ryota returns to his senses. Angel takes 298 damage? Angel is shaken.
Huh?
Is Shuket.
I'm shocked, Kawara, to think that even you would go along with that farce.
What? You disrupt my territory! So bad.
I got carried away by Angel before I even noticed. Influencing the very reality of his surroundings is a frightful power indeed.
You losern! What did you come here to do? After what you just did, I think you may be our prime suspect. Fits so well.
Ah! If I play this game again, I will try to give him that voice next time if I remember. Just if I have to play again, I'll tell you and just give me a note. Make him sound like that. Make him give him the buck teeth. So they explain this power in the BBL. That's yeah, apparently. Okay. But basically nobody plays the BBL, so that's why. Yeah, okay. I came here to do but one thing. I must follow the demon spores. Spores? Was I infected with some mushroom?
A whole new variety of. What the heck are you talking about?
Perhaps perhaps you could explain in normal Japanese. Your dialect is somewhat opaque.
I don't think it's just his dialect, Sakuya.
The end is calling me. That is all. That. This is the cross I must bear.
This is the worst voice ever.
He stares off into space, as if gazing at something far away. Maybe that basically means that he's a thrill seeker?
You love him so much. That much.
You love weird geeks, losers? Is that why you like me? But also I'm cute.
So you are not allured by the candle's light, Luzon?
No, I am stained in crimson, clad in night, unforgiven. My eternal blood seal calls me to purgatory. Yay! Thank you! But I love Chunibyo so much. They are funny. It's not a trope I've seen very much. This might be one of my first times. I'm not sure. I heard the name, but I don't recall if I've seen this somewhere before. And it's pretty funny.
More crazy talk. It's not exactly a blood seal, that blood-stained chest. It's just the way Bleeding Heart's plumage looks.
Are you going to think that this might be the bird that Oko-san talked about? Because that could be what he talked about.
Oh.
What is it, Kawara?
Blood-stained chest. Sakuya, do you think maybe the blood-stained stranger San saw was...
Angel, where were you yesterday after school? What were you doing?
If you ever watch Psyche K, you love Kaido. He's my fave. So that's another one of these weirdos with delusions of grandeur. Battling minor demons of Baal and following the demons forth.
Could you rephrase that? Rufa, that full of light, call out to me.
Okay, okay.
He's asking you to say it using words we can understand.
Hollow magician of white, your anger now. It is the power of the demon's form.
He deserves a hug. He's being roasted right now.
I think it's the power of you, Angel. Bah, I must compromise. I was in the place the ignorant many referred to as the infirmary. I knew it.
I think we need to talk to you. Come.
And so we left the medical center, Sakuya dragging Angel behind him.
Hugo-san!
This one! This is the bloodstained stranger Oko-san saw!
That's that then.
Hugo-san is cute, but not as fluffy as Engel. Engel is extra fluff. Like, he's just made out of fluff. He's just fluff. I could even say he's fluffing fluffy.
We need to know what you did yesterday. Did you go into the infirmary?
If I could, I would have. But only the chosen one can stop the demon spores. In other words, he didn't.
Useless!
The gate was filled with the power of darkness. However, Hello Blau did venture within.
Hatoful, who is that? Explain in terms known to sane individuals, please.
The upper soul of the blue sky, Hello Blau. She also goes by Human Girl. Wait, Human went into...
What?
My stomach is growling.
Human was in the infirmary yesterday after school? But the doctor and Yuya said that no one came and nothing happened. They're lying! Fourth class and... Ooh!
What was that random window? Okay, just purple. Fifth class. Who is saying that? Probably parents of Sakuya? I don't know how many classes are left. Oh my! Could you look it up? I'm just curious. I want to know how close I am to finding the secrets. I am curious to know how long I have left before I finally figure it out. I'm so curious. I can't wait.
You are different from those peasants, Sakuya. You were chosen from the day you were born. You must remain conscious of this. Father sounds very motherly. If mother says something, I must make her sound super manly now. Yes, father. We are the chosen ones. We are the chosen ones. It is our duty to guide the foolish common folk.
This was father again.
Yes, father. Look at them crawling in the mud. There is no value in their lives.
8 class plus an epilogue. We're like in the middle. Oh my gosh. Very, very, very long. Yes, it is good, but I'm so I can't wait to know. I mean, I guess I discovered things here and there, but
There is no value in their lives. Were it not for compassion, they would die as miserably as they live. Yes, father. Their very blood is tainted. Their world is not yours. You must never speak with them again. Do you understand? Yes, father. To Japan? Yes. You'll be staying there for some time. Arrangements have already been made for your education.
okay.
Remember, you must such as to bring honor to our family, Sakuya. Yes, father. Also, Dr. Iwamine is in residence at the institution you will be attending. He's a prestigious doctor. It would not be exaggerating to say that our current glory is thanks in part to him. Do not disrespect him. Yes, father. Hmm.
Angel saw human going into the infirmary yesterday, but and then the door was locked. The doctor and Yuya must have seen her. What happened in there? They must both be lying. Yuya has been helping us all this time, and I don't want to suspect him. But he's clearly been hiding the truth. Could Yuya be covering for the doctor?
We don't know that for sure. The mongrel could be lying to cast doubt on Dr. Iwamine.
It's not impossible, but from what we've seen so far, the most likely conclusion is that they're working together. Sakuya, You were the one who said we needed to remove our biases. We need to solve this.
I am aware.
I want to go confront them now. But with only Engel's testimony, our evidence is a little weak. They'll probably slip out of it again if we go now. They're both much more eloquent than I am. And they'll try to dodge the issue. Which means we need to search the infirmary.
Do you intend to go in without asking?
Yeah. The more stealthily we do it, the better, right? If the doctor finds out, he'll come up with some way of stopping us, for sure.
Understood. I will go to the lab and keep them occupied while you search the infirmary.
Thank you, Sakuya.
Is he going to tell us the secret? Is he going to tell us the thing he didn't say earlier?
A moment, gentlemen. Mr. Leone!
Leone? I don't know how to read his name at all. This is a weird name.
I have something for you. Sorry for being late. I was somewhat delayed. What are these? The first is the massive key. It should open just about any of the simple locks in the school, and is as bright and massive as its owner. The other is a shotgun. If you need to protect yourself, use it.
It's for the scarecrow, I hope.
You will have more use for those than I, Kawara. Hold on to them.
Would you really give that to... I guess, well, yeah. You have no reason to suspect him of anything, right? Hmm.
Right. Thank you, Mr. Leone. Maybe I should write in the notes before I go to the infirmary.
The hour of judgment has come. You cannot use the Dark Tree's power here. Return to the void. Want to sing?
What a thing to say!
Well, he seems excited. I wonder what the doctor is doing. Being slandered by Mr. Higure, as you can see. Please stop breaking school property, Mr. Higure.
I have returned from Vidica to defeat you. As long as you live, Kanami's sorcerer, the world will be wrapped in eternal despair.
When he says things with such conviction, I almost find myself believing them. Please, this isn't funny.
I know you love him.
Yes, yes. Come on, Higure, let's go back to the gym, okay?
No! Stop! Do not throw me out like some wretched doll!
I suspect he has suffered from megalomania since birth. Megalomania? Whatever do you mean?
I know that you know that I know. You can keep saying it. I find it so cute that I acknowledge it every time.
Delusions of grandeur. Eschewing societal standards. He lives his life in the midst of some bizarre fantasy. Perhaps it is genetic. There would be no helping it then, would there? He is unusually active in the destruction of his surroundings, especially given his physique. Internal prejudice is a terrible thing, I suppose. He is no doubt exerting to the limits of his capacity at all times.
What are you saying?
The most dangerous part is his ability to bring his surroundings into his fantasy. Though he seems to be less affected than you, I seem to be less affected than you. And since, although I invited him to the school, I have yet find a use for him. The whole thing has been nothing but a waste of time. Did you say something just now, Doctor? Nothing, nothing at all.
Excuse me.
Oh, hello, Shirogane. What's going on? Where did Kawara go?
He is investigating another area at the moment.
I like how the teacher changes voice all the time because like his whole thing was he's falling asleep. That was the thing I did, but I can't really do that now because he's very awake. So like
Only Dr. Iwamine and Nanaki are here now. Isn't Sakazaki here?
I think he's walking around to calm his nerves again.
you make him sound depressed. I can try, yes.
He's very brave to be out and about with that scarecrow on the loose.
Not brave, just imprudent. Stupid mongrel. Stop pretending to be migratory and get back here so I can distract you. I wanted to occupy both of them, if possible, but at least they don't realize that we suspect them yet. Just the doctor should be enough. Dr. Iwamine, I came here to ask your opinion of something.
My opinion? I fear will not be of much use to you there.
My buddy has never required me to visit the infirmary. I've not had much occasion to talk to the doctor since moving here, but I can read his expression perfectly well all the time. All the same, I don't know why I said time. It says I'm not telling you anything.
Cute. Where is Mr. Kawara? Did you have a falling out? He seemed to be suspecting me based on nothing but his own prejudice. A pity.
I agree, sir. To doubt someone based merely on one's own preconception is baliverns. Baliverns, sir, it's nonsense.
I like how I tried reading it in English.
That's right. I must be perfectly logical in all things. You are renowned as one of the most intelligent birds in the world, Doctor. I do not think that you could be involved in such a grisly crime as this.
It is an honor to be so praised by the heir of to the Lebel family.
Completely flat. Does he never speak with emotion? I hold a deep respect for you, Doctor. You might not be aware, but my father owes his life to your medicine. A few years ago, your work allowed the Lebel family to continue on to even greater glory.
Is that so? I had not known. I am afraid that I know little of the face of the medicine that I developed.
The life of but one bird may not be significant to you, but we of the Lebel family will never forget.
How wonderful. I take it your father is a figure of great respect.
Of course. The family head must always be honored.
It would seem that you hold your own biases even more dearly than Mr. Kawara holds his, almost like the foundation of your very own existence. I would rather like to see the expression on your face when that foundation collapses.
Are all the adults working together to do something messed up or what?
Locked! Has it been locked ever since the alarm was this morning? The doctor went straight to the lab to begin the autopsy. And I think he's been with somebody else ever since. Let's see, maybe that massive thing Mr. Leone gave me will do the trick? I can't read anymore. Yes!
Yay, the master key!
This room has always been a little creepy, but it's even worse in this dim light.
Sorry, got distracted by the dog again. It's too cute.
I need to look for evidence that human was in here quickly. But where do I start? The longer I spend poking around corners, the bigger the risk that I'll get caught. I need to remember. I've been in here a lot. Every time I got sick.
Yeah, that whole like weak stomach thing is weird too. Like,
You should think about that. Where would the doctor hide something he didn't want anyone else to see? Didn't he forbid even his assistants from touching his desk? It would seem he keeps his drawers locked tight. You're up, massive thing! Inside our medical records? He's probably supposed to keep personal information locked up. Though I never really thought of him as the respectful type. There are only one, two, three, four files. The names are Kawara, Ryota, Human Girl, Fujishiro Nageki, and Shirogane Sakuya. Oh, that's odd. So we have guy who always ends up here. The only human. The guy who died first. In a very, very strange, sussy way. And this guy that was just told, wait until you discover the messed up stuff from your life. Yeah. This is not normal. Also, Sakuya said he had never had to go to the infirmary, so why in the world would he have a folder here? No reason. No reason. No reason. This is completely weird. Were they all experimented on? Are they part of some sort of thing? What is happening? What are they doing to them? What is going on? Does it have something to do with the spores that Engel's talking about? Is he onto something? Maybe he's not. Maybe he's just completely crazy, but like he's kind of all into his own world all the time, which I can understand. It's more fun to be in your imagination than in real life, but you need to live in real life still, sometimes at least. What? I'm not surprised to see a file on me in here, but Human and Sakuya never had any reason to be in here, and Fujishiro Nageki. Looking closely, Nageki's folder says St. Pigeonation's Medical Center on the side, while the others don't. And the date is from 5 years ago. Did he take this from the medical center? Since it's here, he must know something about the fire back then. Are there three records from physical exams? Why would he only keep these ones specifically in his desk? That. No, there's something else. Read all the things. Read them. Read them. Read them. Oh no. They're full of strange symbols and numbers, and I'm not sure what they mean. Huh? Sakuya's has a second piece of paper in it. It looks like some sort of memo or. Ah! A sudden blinding pain in the back of my head. I can't move. I fall unconscious. And I can still say this. Where am I? I feel dizzy. That's right, I was looking for evidence in the infirmary. The medical records are gone. Somebody took them? I managed to get knocked out even with the shotgun Mr. Leone gave me. Darn it! I don't know who attacked me, but those records must have been important to get stolen away like that. Oh, darn it! Why did I let myself get taken from behind like that? Yeah, you should, like, put your back on the wall or something. So if somebody tries to get you, they're in front of you. I had the records. Even with those, it would have been hard to prove anything. Whoever attacked me must have been the criminal. They probably wouldn't leave anything, but maybe they missed a clue in here somewhere? Huh? I hadn't noticed earlier, but there's a card under the desk. In the corner, I wouldn't have seen if I weren't on the floor. This is human student ID. There's blood on the corner, so it wasn't dropped here by accident before she was killed. It must have happened in here. It looks like my doubts about the doctor are confirmed.
Not just the doctor! Too many adults are into this.
But for some reason, I still feel unsure. I almost feel like this is too good to be true, like I'm being led along.
Maybe you are.
If the doctor were behind it all, surely he could avoid casting so much doubt on himself. Just what is he after anyway? But I'm not worried about who is doing what and why. I'm worried about finding the one who did this to Human. I need to talk with Sakia.
So, you think it would take a fair amount of time to cut a human up like this and distribute them into boxes, Doctor?
Correct. Even if she were cut up last night and distributed this morning, it would involve a good deal of physical labor. Sakuya?
You again.
Can we go to the maintenance room? We need to talk.
Very well.
Mr. Shirogane?
Yes, Doctor?
Just as an aside, it would be impossible for one such as myself.
Even with the knowledge and tools of a physician.
Even so, I am not a particularly healthy person. Not a healthy person?
Okay, let's try the depressed voice again. I don't know how to make someone sound depressed. Like depressed people just look like normal people usually.
The doctor is slightly impaired down his right side, you know. He is? I never knew. I was injured long ago. My right wing never fully recovered, though it rarely poses problems in daily life. A human corpse is heavy. It seems like a bit much to do dragging around with one wing, don't you think? Yes, it's all true. It's even recorded in the faculty medical records. It is? I see. Thanks, I remember that. I tell Sakuya what I found in the infirmary as we head to the maintenance office.
Meaning, Fujishiro Nageki's records and the doctor have something to do with the medical center?
Well, I mean, I would suspect the doctor to have something to do with the medical center, yeah, but like Nageki only died there in some very Suspicious fire!
I think so, yeah. I wonder about the other records too. Why you, me, and human all together? Could that really be a coincidence? Did you go there often after you moved here or anything?
Not once. Nobility knows no illness.
Wasn't your father saved with some medical miracle cure thingy? If you're cured, that means usually you have something, you know?
Yeah. I've never seen him sick, and he always seems pretty lively. I hadn't known about the doctor's injury. Kind of a bad thing to find out now.
Bad? Because it is inconvenient to your theory. We must remain just. No harm can ever come from learning more of the truth.
I guess so. Maybe it's because he's not very active or because he never leaves the infirmary, but guess I've never really had the chance to notice his disability. If he couldn't have done it alone, it makes it seem more likely that he was working together with Yuya.
Blasted mongrel! No good can ever come from his presence. He merely confuses the issue.
Oh my gosh.
Salutations! Were you gossiping about me? Yuya! What a pickle! I guess I'm the topic of choice among the boys as well as the girls now.
Not that I mind. Don't let it get to your head, mongrel. We weren't saying anything good about you.
That's right, Yuya. From your point of view, we were subjecting you to vile slander and ill gossips. You're very frank, Ryota. Nothing wrong with that. What kind of slander? Perhaps you shouldn't say, lest my fragile heart shatter like a maiden's crystal glass dropped by an unkind lover. It should be obvious what we were talking about from our faces alone, but he's completely relaxed. I doubt his heart is made of glass though. Use tires, maybe. Something that is completely impervious to abuse.
Your unsolicited presence saves us the trouble of looking for you. We demand answers from you. You lied.
You lied to me!
I'm sorry. You met a girl in the infirmary yesterday. Did you kill her?
So you dumped me. I'd love to see your evidence. We found her ID stained with blood in the infirmary.
You are duty bound to answer. What did you see in the infirmary yesterday? And what did you do?
Doku is angry now. Well, I can't tell you anything, sorry. I can't say anything at all.
Cease this foolishness! You know something, don't you? Do not attempt to dodge the...
Uh-oh. You... Oh, Run, you two! Such terrible timing! Nobody likes a man who can't read the atmosphere, Mr. Scarecrow. Is this the time for jokes? Run, go!
Unless it's his scarecrow, but
Also, why are they running?
why are they not flying away or something?
Ryota seems to have left us in the dust. Maybe we should hurry up a little. Well, it doesn't look like it's noticed us. I guess it's not too keen on chasing people. Your idle flirtations sicken me. Filthy mongrel. Shh. Do you want it to hear us? How about this? I'll go first and lure Mr. Beanpole Man towards the cafeteria. You head for the maintenance room while it's distracted, okay? You plan to act as a decoy? Don't think this will stop me from suspecting you.
They're probably flying away, but it's easier to understand in the hurry of run away. Yeah, I suppose. That would make more sense because imagine just them on their little legs. That would be pretty ridiculous.
I wasn't asking you to. I've been your ally until now, so I stop now. Our ally? Anyway, run for it as soon as we're out of sight. Adieu! Sakuya, you're okay. I was worried that maybe you got caught. Indeed. Isn't Yuya with you? We never got him to answer anything. I don't know. He ran in the opposite direction. We don't have much time left. I think the only thing to do is to get him to talk to us and then confront the doctor. He's been helping us this whole time, but I don't know if we can still consider him our ally. Our ally. Indeed. You've always been separated, right? So you don't really know how he usually acts, or if it'd be likely to do something like this, or how could I know? He and I live in different worlds, as my father said. I couldn't know. I'm an only child, so I don't really understand siblings, but I think I know how you feel about him, Sakuya. Do not make me repeat myself. He and I have no connection. But I want to believe that he's not my enemy. Looks like Sakuya isn't entirely sure what to think. The prime suspects are the doctor who aided his family and his own half-brother. If I were given the same situation, I wouldn't be as calm as he is. We should write in the notes and then go talk to the doctor. Go find out exactly what happened in the infirmary. We figured out a lot of things, but there's still a lot of that remains a mystery. It's 6 p.m. We don't have much time.
Didn't they have until like 8 p.m. or something? I forgot. Or maybe they had 8 hours left. I'm confused about the time.
Can we solve this and get out alive in only 4 hours? Okay, 10. It was 10. They add until 10. Right. Well, I can calculate with that. KKK. Because they discovered the body at 10 a.m. and it was 12 hours. You know, 12 hours. I'm so bad with hours and all that. 12s and 6s and stuff like that. That makes no sense to me. I really understand if it's not like 10s and 5s. So, alright, let's go, Huh? Sakuya? Your friend already left, young one. Why didn't you say so earlier? He's planning to confront the doctor alone. Father is of the pure bloodline, and so his life is of the utmost value. By extension, the doctor who saved his life must also be valuable. I must not disrespect him, because that is what father told me. My brother, born of a low father, is a worthless being. Though he looks noble, his veins flow with filthy, impure blood. Well, it's easy with 12 hours because it's just the same number. We switch AM and PM. Yeah, now that I think about it, I realize that. But, like, if you just tell me out of the blue like that, I'm going to be confused automatically. I'm going to be like, numbers! Oh no! I must not associate with those of low birth, because that is what father told me. But I am no longer sure. What is blood? Why does it divide us so? Good question. Oh, hello again, Shirogane.
Where is the doctor?
He said he was going back to the infirmary. Maybe he forgot something there.
Thank you.
You're going after him? Don't you want any tea? Well, be careful. He looked rather troubled. I hope he's alright.
Doctor?
Mr. Shirogane, you look quite fatigued. Will you care rest for a little while? Mm, Math is just finding tricks like that. I cannot calculate mentally, but I'm very logical, so I can understand a lot of the concept of math. Oh, I mean, I guess I understand them, but uh, in action, I can't. Like, I feel like put on the spot, and my mind goes blank. Like with a lot of things. School made us think math is harder than it is, to be honest. I mean, yes. But it's not like I was failing. I was generally like a straight A student, but I liked none of what I was doing in school. So I just marked everything as horrible stuff that I don't want to use. That I don't want to think about, that I don't want to remember. It's just horrible memories to me. Mm. I just don't want to have anything to do with it. Whenever I have to do math, I just don't want to. If I have to, I will do it, but I prefer to have a paper because otherwise I just forget what weird number I was given in the first place. So, anyway, school sucks. It does. It does. It's the worst.
You! You are wrong, are you not, sir?
Whatever could you mean?
I wish to learn the truth. What did you and Sakazaki do? Which of you decided to kill girl?
That's not something to say without proof, Mr. Shigane. But then, we have but little time left. Perhaps I shall explain things to you. I did not kill Miss Girl. This is the truth.
Of course. How could I let myself be swayed by idle rumors? The doctor could not possibly carry out such an atrocity.
Mr. Sakazaki did not kill her either. Which raises a question. Who did?
Sakazaki admitted that he was involved in the crime. He cannot possibly be.
I merely said that he did not kill her. I did not say he wasn't involved. Of course, the same applies to myself.
The two of you did not kill her, but were involved? But then, who did kill her?
Oh, dear me. This won't do. Talking to you makes me feel like I'm about to fall asleep. I suppose these are the limits of a mere mongrel.
What did you just say? Doctor,
Could you be quiet for a minute, Mr. Shirogane? You bore me. You filthy, low-born mongrel. Oh my gosh. Were they switched at birth or something? What is happening?
What? What are you saying, sir? I am not like Saka.
You did well. Thanks to you, Mr. Kawara has found almost everything he needs. Just one more push and it'll be done. Thank you, Mr. Shogane. A glint of white steel.
His left wing slowly traces an arc through the air. I'm dying. I'm dying. What did he say? Why was I left behind? I can't think.
He's being saved!
Sakazaki. not that, Isa! I told you not to touch my brother! Suddenly, Sakazaki Yuya blocks out the sun. Blood is spreading across the floor. I am unhurt? Who's... your wing?
Such beautiful brotherly love, Mr. Sakazaki. You were the real hero all along, of course. I only promised that I wouldn't tell other people, not that I wouldn't tell him himself, or that I wouldn't kill him. And after all that work to steal the records from Mr. Kawara too.
Yeah, you've always been like this. A coward and villain to the core.
Oh, such flattery.
I don't start brothers.
What are you doing, Doctor? Why? Why are you doing this?
I told you, remember? You bore me. Now that you have helped Mr. Kawara as much as you can, I have no more use for you. Why should I put up with your blabbering? With your babbling now that I am done with you?
I do not understand, sir. What did you and Sakazaki...
This is exactly what I'm talking about. I have no responsibility to explain to you. Goodbye, Mr. Shirogane.
No! Don't move, Sakuya! Sakuya!
Oh, Mr. Kawara, we were just discussing you.
Yuya standing over Sakuya, blood running down his body. The doctor standing next to them. There's no question about what happened. Doctor! So it was you all along!
Was it? I wonder about that.
Pull yourself together, Sakazaki! Say something!
Don't worry, he won't die just yet. I'm sure you'll enjoy a confession or two, so ask him all you want.
Wait, Doctor!
What?
The Scarecrow!
There you are, Labor 9. I was waiting for you. Come, let us go.
It wasn't.
Labor 9? Is that the Scarecrow's name? So he was working under the doctor this whole time!
Just a little more, Mr. Kawara. Do you think you'll remember soon?
Stop running away! You killed a human! I will never forgive you!
I'm glad you're so lively. That's good. I shall be waiting for you, deep beneath the surface. Chase me, Mr. Kawara.
I reach out. I can't reach. The doctor and the Scarecrow are gone. Don't go chasing after the beanpole man on your own, Ryota. A good man keeps his cool even in times like this. Don't speak! You're still bleeding!
Don't worry. Who the hell do you think I am? I'll be fine. I know my limits better than anyone else. I won't die to a little scalpel. Getting whacked with the cleaver would have been bad, but there are plenty of bandages here. Sakia, wait here. I'll go get Mr. Leone. Wait, Ryota. I have things to tell you. Can you wait long enough to hear my confession? Like the doctor said, there's no time to waste. So let me tell you everything I can. This might be your last chance.
It's too late, Sakazaki. If you were involved, you didn't. Why didn't you tell us before?
We had a deal. Of course, he broke it without second thought. The doctor and I did not kill her. That is the truth. But then why did he?
Hello again.
She died in this room after school yesterday. That is also the truth.
Then there was someone else?
Yes. Right as always, Sakuya. And that third person killed human? Who was it? I'm sorry, I can't tell you that. I think you'll figure it out. I have to apologize to you. The doctor and I were the ones who cut her up. What? So you stuffed her into those boxes? It was the time. The doctor needed to be sure of when she'd be found. He decided morning would give more time. The most human. What am I reading? Would be give time for the most humans to gather. I suppose he probably thought putting her in the print boxes was funny too. Because he's terrible. The most humans? Why would... Is he trying to do something to... Wait. Looks like I've stayed on the fence to the very end. I didn't have the resolve to go either way.
Was that the longest stream you ever done? No, I did the hell of an hour long stream once. 11 and a half, I think, even. That was the longest stream I did.
I didn't have the resolve to go either way. If only things had been a little different.
I thought you said you would be fine!
Are you worried for me? I'm honored. Could you go outside for a bit? Ryota? We'll go to the maintenance office afterwards. Just for a little, I want to talk to Sakuya alone.
Vitsuki, could you say one line in French?
Tu as un autre père maintenant, Yuya. You have a new father now, Yuya. He has a beautiful mansion and you'll be moving there tomorrow. But your new father says he doesn't want your brother. He says he can only feed you if you leave the egg behind.
You're welcome.
Mother is sad. He is her son too. Oh, this was the... Mother is sad. He was his son too. He was her son too. His... I will go. I will throw my brother away, Mother. Give me the egg. The new father killed my father. I know he did. He killed him so he could take Mother from him. I waited until she laid a new egg. Until she laid an egg with the new father's child inside. I had hid him away in the mansion. And I switched them. So he will raise my brother as his own son. The new father hates me, but he will love my brother.
That's so cute.
He will give him nice food and nice clothes and a nice bed. My brother will not know. No one will know but me. I hate the new father. I took the new egg and I smashed it. He switched the noble bird's egg with his actual brother. They're not stepbrother, they're brothers. Oh, he wanted to save his brother. He couldn't be saved himself, really, so he just decided to give his little brother, the life he couldn't have. That's so cute. That's so sad. Oh, and all these years, Sakuya was super mean to Yuya. And he never knew. He never knew. As you can see, the story so far is full of intrigues and interesting bits. I've always thought that maybe I should have told you. The doctor did not lie. You're the same as me, Sakuya. You are never half brothers. You are my real brother. Impossible! I'm the heir of the Lebel family! Father told me so. Everyone told me so. I was raised for no other purpose. I never told anyone that I'd switched the eggs. If Father found out now, he'd throw you away. I did it for you. No, maybe I didn't. Maybe I just did it to spite that man. I killed the child he had with Mother. That was the cross I had to bear. It was never your problem. I was happy just to see you living in luxury. Luxury. You, under what authority? None. You're right. I only ever listened to myself. But the doctor noticed. He must have realized. I guess I was doing what he said all along, since I took your lineage. The fact that I killed the Lebel, the other father's child, will never leave me. I've never been able to forget. You like eggs for breakfast?
No. I don't like eggs. I think they're gross.
you're blamed for that child's death, you have to press on. You can't let it stop you. I always worried about whether I should tell you or not, and now it's too late. So...
Fool! To deny me my lineage now!
I'm sorry, Sakuya. I should have told you long ago. I was never as sure of myself as you. If I am not of the Lebel line, what am I? Oh, this was not the right brother.
If I am not of the Lebel line, what am I?
I knew you'd ask that. Straightforward as always. Leave this place, Sakuya, and think about it long and hard. You have a lot more to worry about than just who your family is after all.
No! Wait! Sakazaki! Stay with me! There's still much for you to tell me!
It's been a long time since we talked this much. I talked to you every day when you were still an egg.
Pull yourself together, Yuya! You can't live like this! You said your little scalpel like that couldn't kill you!
I should apologize about that too. Remember the headmaster? That was nerve toxin.
You mean that scalpel had?
Go on, Sakuya. Leave your liar brother and go. The doctor must have a way out of here. You are yourself. Never let anyone tie you down. Later, buddy.
Yuya! Yuya!
What a weird way to end. Uh, my eyes burn. Gah. Yeah. So sad. I don't want you. What a weird thing to say. Yes, he's fluffy and funny and weird. I did have fun, but that part made me cry. How can I save now? Maybe I have to quit that 6 class screen. Okay, I can save here. Second row. Whew. You're welcome. Thank you to you.
Oh boy, the next part maybe will be the last or not. We'll see. I mean, 8 classes. We're in the sixth one, and there's an epilogue. Maybe, yeah. Well, you know I am. I'm a crybaby. That's very sad. They became close only at the end, and I must not think about it. Whew. All right. So thank you, Lily Joe. Thank you, IKEA. Thank you, Hacker. Thank you, Skybrat. Um, and thank you to anyone else might have watched this or might watch this in the future. Uh, as always, I appreciate your company and your support. This is a very interesting story. So I had a lot of fun. I hope you had too, and I hope you want to see what happens next because I hope I get to see you again another time. Thank you. Where's something funny before going to bed? I'll try. Yeah, I should do that. You too. Bye bye.